Grand Rapids, Michigan is an incredible place to live. But did you know that there are amazing suburbs all around Grand Rapids just the same? It really, in our area, there is ultimately something for everyone when it starts to come to the suburbs surrounding Grand Rapids. In this video, we're going to dive in and start to explore the suburbs in and around Grand Rapids, and we're going to talk a little bit about each one as we go through. We're going to get into some of the stats, we're going to get into some of the characteristics so you can help decide what might be the best place for you to live if you're moving here to West Michigan. I'm Realtor Nick Belmore, and I specialize in helping buyers find the right home for them. Also, I specialize in helping sellers move from the home they're in to the home that fits them best at this stage of life. Okay, let's get into the list of suburbs. We are going to start today with the flagship city, Grand Rapids itself, an absolutely amazing place to live. Grand Rapids has a ton of entertainment, a bunch of great restaurants, all the things that come along with being the biggest city here in the area. Grand Rapids has a population of 196,000, and Grand Rapids has a school rating of a C+. The average home in the past year for the city of Grand Rapids sold at right around the $345,000 mark. And on average, homes stay on the market for about 21 days here in the city of Grand Rapids. Okay, our very first suburb that we're going to dive into is Wyoming, Michigan. And Wyoming is a great place with a population of right around 73,000 people and a B- when it comes to the school rating. The average sale price last year in the city of Wyoming was $282,000, with just about 17 days on market on average for the city. Wyoming is a great place with a ton of options when it comes to shopping and things to do. And Wyoming is definitely one of our more affordable places here in West Michigan. If you wanted to go ahead and take a ride out to the beach on West Michigan from Wyoming, it's about a 43-minute ride, and it's just about 15 minutes or so from Wyoming to downtown Grand Rapids. The next suburb that we're going to dive into is Kentwood, Michigan. Kentwood has an A- school rating and a population of just about 54,000 people. In the past 12 months, the average sale price in the city of Kentwood was $334,000, with just about an average of 16 days on the market in the city of Kentwood. Kentwood is a great sprawling suburb, and it was been consistently rated in the top 10 places growing and the top 10 places to move to in the entire country. Kentwood is one of our fastest growing zip codes, and if you wanted to get out and take a ride to the beach in Lake Michigan from Kentwood, you're right around 47 minutes and just about 22 minutes to downtown Grand Rapids. The next one that we're going to talk about is the city of Grandville. Grandville does boast an A rating for its schools and a population of right around 16,000 people. The average home in the city of Grandville sold for $422,000 last year, with an average of just about 17 days on the market. If you wanted to take a ride out to Lake Michigan from Grandville, you're looking right about 39 to 40 minutes and about 20 minutes to get to downtown Grand Rapids from the city of Grandville. Grandville really has a great mix of that old way downtown feel, that really 70s, 80s nostalgia, and it has a bunch of updated homes and just beautiful places to shop and great places to eat in the city of Grandville itself. The next place that we're going to look at is Hudsonville, Michigan, and Georgetown. Now, Hudsonville itself is really kind of a smaller little downtown section, but for the most part, people refer to Georgetown Township as Hudsonville because they share the same school district. That school district has an A rating, a great school district in the city of Hudsonville. Also, the population between Hudsonville and Georgetown is just about 50,000 people. The average home in the area sold for $465,000 last year and lasted just about 18 days on the market. If you were to take a ride out to the beach on Lake Michigan, you're just about 30 minutes away. And if you wanted to get to downtown Grand Rapids, you're just about 20 minutes away. Hudsonville is known for its agriculture, and it has an amazing park system. And of course, nationally, Hudsonville is famous for the Hudsonville brand ice cream, which is an incredible premium ice cream sold throughout the country. The next place that we're going to take a look at is Allendale, Michigan. Allendale has a B+ rating for the public school system and a population of right around 26,000 people. The average sale price in Allendale last year was $410,000, and we saw about 18 days on market on average in Allendale. Allendale is really most famous for being the home to Grand Valley State University, and it's definitely a little bit of a college town and a farm town that has been expanding over the past 20 years or so. Allendale has a ton of newer style subdivisions and just beautiful land as you drive through the area. Allendale is just about 30 minutes if you wanted to take a ride to Lake Michigan at the beach, and just about 23 minutes from downtown. Comstock Park is the next place that we're going to take a look at. And Comstock Park has a school system rating of a B. We also see that the population of Comstock Park is right around 10,000 people, and this is also one of our more affordable places with an average sale price of around $305,000. With that, the average home stayed on the market for just about 16 days in Comstock. If you wanted to take a ride to Lake Michigan, Comstock's just about 50 minutes away, and if you wanted to get downtown, Comstock Park is just about 11 minutes from downtown Grand Rapids. The next suburb that we're going to take a look at is Plainfield Township. Plainfield Township boasts a fantastic school rating at A- and a population of about 34,000 people. The average home in Plainfield sold for $321,000 last year, with an average of 31 days on the market. Plainfield is a great small town suburb, and it's just about 53 minutes away from the beach at Lake Michigan and about 13 minutes away from downtown Grand Rapids. The next place that we're going to dive into is Grand Rapids Township. That's right, there's the city of Grand Rapids and there's Grand Rapids Township. Grand Rapids Township is a small suburb to the east of the city of Grand Rapids, and it shares a couple of different school districts with its neighbors. On average, they rate an A in Grand Rapids Township, and the population is 17,000 for the township. The average sale price in Grand Rapids Township last year was $614,000, with just about 31 days on average on the market. If you wanted to dive in and take a ride over to the lake on Lake Michigan, the beach on Lake Michigan, you're looking about a 50-minute ride and just about a 10-minute ride to downtown. Grand Rapids Township is a beautiful area, and it's the epitome of suburbs with large yards, rolling hills, and just a beautiful place to live. The next spot that we're going to take a look for years has been considered the crown jewel suburb of West Michigan, and that's East Grand Rapids, oftentimes known simply as East. East Grand Rapids pulls one of our highest average sales prices at $804,000 and an average of 19 days on the market. It's one of the top school systems in the entire area with an A+ rating, consistently rated amongst the top in our area, and a population of right around 12,000. East Grand Rapids has an amazing small downtown that they call the Gaslamp District, with a ton of high-end restaurants and great areas to shop. It's a very walkable downtown as well, connecting right in with Reed's Lake. There's definitely some restaurants and a lot of amazing homes on the lake. East Grand Rapids is also known not just for its academics, but for its great sports teams here in the area. If you were looking to take a ride to the beach on Lake Michigan from East Grand Rapids, it's right around a 53-minute ride, but only about 12 minutes to downtown. The next place that we're going to look at is Ada. And Ada is an A+ school rating with the Forest Hills School District and a population of right around 14,000 people. The average sale price in Ada last year was $709,000 with an average of 22 days on the market. If you were to take a ride to the beach from Ada, it's about a 54-minute ride and about 14 minutes to downtown. Ada, as part of the Forest Hills area, is just a beautiful place to live with one of the most amazing quaint downtowns. A lot of it even built in the past 10 years. The covered bridge in Ada is a cool place to check out, and Ada itself is just a wonderful, beautiful place to live. Next, we're going to dive a little bit into Ada's sister city, Cascade. And I say that because they do share the Forest Hills School District. And yes, Cascade also an A+ rating when it comes to that Forest Hills School District. Little bit larger population at 20,000 when it comes to Cascade. And the average sale price last year was $531,000, averaging just about 18 days on the market in Cascade. If you were to take a ride to the beach on Lake Michigan, it would be about a 55-minute ride and just about a 16-minute ride to get to downtown Grand Rapids. The next suburb that we're going to dive into is Byron Center, Michigan. This is a beautiful place to live, and it has an A rating for the schools. About 17,000 in population in Byron Center, and the average price over the past 12 months is $495,000, averaging 32 days on the market in Byron Center. If you were looking to take a ride out to the beach on Lake Michigan, it's about a 40-minute ride and just about 18 minutes to downtown Grand Rapids. Byron Center is a great place with some amazing facilities for the schools, unbelievable parks, a lot of it being built up in the past 15 to 20 years. You absolutely see a lot of newer homes in Byron Center, Michigan. The next suburb we're going to talk about today is one of my favorites in my hometown. That's Caledonia, Michigan. Caledonia was really a small farm town that has been growing in population over the past several years. Caledonia itself has a school rating of an A and a population of right around 9,000 people. The average sale price in Caledonia last year was $445,000. And if you were to take a ride to get out to the beach on Lake Michigan, it's right around a 45-minute trip and about 22 minutes to downtown Grand Rapids. Caledonia has a quaint little downtown with a grain elevator that's been there for 100 years. And Caledonia also has some amazing school facilities, and they continue to improve them over and over again. Our next suburb is one of our most northern high-end suburbs, and that's Rockford, Michigan. Rockford also has an A school rating with around 7,000 people. Rockford is really known for its success in high school sports, with its sports teams typically ranking amongst the top in the nation over in Rockford. Rockford has a great downtown with an amazing river running through the middle of it, and a lot of the shops and public spaces built around the river. Rockford, while it's a little further away than some of our other places, is just a beautiful place that draws people from all over. If you were to hop in the car and take a ride to the beach on Lake Michigan, you're typically looking at a 57-minute ride and just about 20 minutes to downtown Grand Rapids. The next suburb we're going to talk about today is Zeeland, Michigan. Zeeland is a small suburb just between Grand Rapids and Holland, and Zeeland is another one of those farm communities that has grown up quite a bit over the past few years. Zeeland has an A school rating and a population of right around 7,000 or so people. And Zeeland itself is just a great spot with a small little downtown and a ton of public spaces in the form of parks, baseball fields, all that kind of amazing stuff in Zeeland. Zeeland averages $354,000 last year for a sales price with just about 23 days on the market. If you wanted to go to the beach from Zeeland, it's a little closer at 20 minutes and about 25 minutes to get to downtown Grand Rapids. Last but not least, one of our largest suburbs and our furthest west, that is the city of Holland. Of course, Holland is an amazing place known for the Tulip Festival that draws tourists from all around the country. Holland had an average sale price of $354,000 last year with just about 23 days on market. Holland does have a B school rating and a population of 34,000 people. If you wanted to take a ride to downtown Grand Rapids, it would be about 35 minutes. But if you wanted to be at the beach on Lake Michigan, it's just about 5 minutes away from most anywhere you are in the city of Holland. Holland also has the downtown with pipes into all of the streets and the sidewalks. They put hot water through there, so in the winter, when it does snow, and yeah, Holland gets a fair amount because it's right on the lake, it does get that lake effect snow. When it does though, the hot water is pumped through the sidewalks and that snow melts from downtown pretty much instantly. Holland is a beautiful place on the water and just a great place to live. Hopefully you have gotten some value out of our little tour of the suburbs today. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey Nick, I really want to know more about these places, that's the exact reason at this stage that you should like and subscribe, because I'm putting together a more in-depth exploration of each of these cities, of the cool things about them, of the great places to live in each of these cities, and I want you to know as soon as I drop these videos out so you can check them out. If you yourself are thinking, hey Nick, I want to know more before these videos come out, feel free to reach out to me anytime. My contact info is in the description below, and I would absolutely love to help you on your journey to finding a new home.